two, one. Blog Talk Radio.
The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk with Dr. Len is intended to be educational and not intended to diagnose or treat disease. Individual concerns should be addressed to your health professional. It's time for the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk with registered pharmacist, clinical nutritionist, and naturopathic doctor, Dr. Len Branswood. He's here to use his knowledge to impact your health and change your life. Get more information on the website at thenutritionshop.net. Right now, you can call the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk at 347-989-8205. That's 347-989-8205. And now your host for the Nutrition Shop's Health Talk, Dr. Len Branswood.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to a new week. If I said, is there a link between autism, Alzheimer's, Prilosec-Nexium, Parkinson's, Lou Gehrig's disease, and just a bad memory, could we find a link? Could we find something that's a common thread there? Well, a new study that came out on May 29th, just 9 or 10 days ago, found the link. And the intriguing thing is, if you've been a regular participant of the Nutrition Shop and me and all the things that we do, you know that my nickname in school was called the Gut Guy. We're going to explain to you today, no matter what your thought process is, why it's so important to have good gut health and why we stress this over and over again, doing what you can from the right forms of probiotics to GI Complete down the road. That is so very important. So we're going to get started with this in just 1 minute. I don't want to waste any more time. And again, let's all stand for the Star Spangled Banner. The number to reach us here at our office today, 678-228-8900. Mucus is the first line of defense against bad bacteria in your gut. I know you don't need to hear that right at lunchtime. But could it also be part of our defenses against all diseases of the brain? New research review of 113 neurological, gut, and microbiology studies led by RMIT University suggests a common thread. Changes in the gut mucus lining. Senior author, Associate Professor Elisa Yarden said these changes could be contributing to bacterial imbalancing and exacerbating the core symptoms of neurological diseases. Mucus is an important critical layer that helps balance good and bad bacteria in your gut. But you need just the right amount. Not too much mucus, not too little, said Dr. Yarden. Researchers have previously shown that changes to intestinal mucus affect the balance of bacteria in the gut, but until now, no one had made the correlation between gut, mucus, and the brain. Our review reveals that people with autism, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, all have different types of bacteria in their gut mucus compared to healthy people, and different amounts of good and bad bacteria. It's a new gut-brain connection that opens up fresh avenues for scientists to explore as we search for ways to better treat disorders of the brain by targeting our second brain, the gut. Gut mucus is different depending on where it's found in the gastrointestinal tract. In the small intestine, it's more porous, so nutrients from food can be easily absorbed. While in the colon, the mucus is thick and should be impenetrable to bacteria. The mucus is full of peptides that kill bad bacteria, especially in the small intestine, but can also act as an energy source. Didn't know that, did you? Feeding some of the bacteria that live inside of it. Scientists are learning that brain disorders can affect neurons in the gut. For example, our MIT researchers have shown that neurons in both the brain and the gut nervous system are majorly impaired in autism. The new review suggests that reduced gut mucus protection may make people with neurological diseases more susceptible to gastrointestinal problems and vice versa. Dr. Yarden said severe gut dysfunction could exacerbate the symptoms of brain disorders, specifically affecting the quality of life for patients and their families. If we can understand the role that the gut mucus plays in the brain disease, we can try to develop treatments that harness this precise part of the gut-brain axis. Dr. Yarden, we've already got those. Now, let me just say this. At the very beginning, I said I threw into that link of all these various neurological problems, I threw in Prilosec, Nexium, Protonix. I threw those in there too. Because the one problem with using those acid blockers over and over and over again is the overabundance disruption of the mucus lining in the colon. Don't have enough hydrochloric acid to dissolve the food properly, we pull that mucus layer right off. What's going to be the net effect? We shared that with you just a couple weeks ago. Stay on Prilosec longer than 3 weeks, you're running the increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Now, could it be that these drugs that are sometimes called benign could be a strong link? Let's say in a pregnant mom or in a baby that's born and is having what we used to call colic, and they decide to treat him with Prevacid liquid. Could that be setting that child up for a problem? Now, I can talk for hours on this fact that could this be the link? If the mucus layer in the colon has been disrupted, could this be the link about why some people fear vaccines? That when you have a problem, where do vaccines implant to protect you? In the small intestine, in the mucus lining. Disrupt it, we can run into problems. Which is why some of that early research on measles found that children that unfortunately had passed away, when they did the autopsy on their guts, they found the measles virus living in the mucus layer in the colon. Good healthy mucus layer in a newborn, no problems with vaccines, right? For the most part. So the end of this article says, our work shows that microbial engineering and tweaking the gut mucus to boost good bacteria have the potential as therapeutic options for neurological disorders. Dr. Yarden is a future fellow and a vice chancellor senior researcher at RMIT, University of Melbourne, Australia. Notice again, another study that is not done in this country that is, again, the role of gastrointestinal mucus system in intestinal homeostasis, implications for neurological disorders. Published in the Journal of Frontiers in Cellular and Infection Microbiology 9 days ago. Bet you didn't hear that anyplace else, huh? Now, here's a little piece, just so that you're fully aware, on our ultra probiotic. Could this be the most important first line?
I want to talk to you for just a minute about our probiotic of choice called the Ultra Probiotic by Foster Regal. It delivers 30 billion viable organisms per serving. 10 different beneficial strains. A combination of freeze-dried probiotic bacteria, with the big difference being inulin, I-N-U-L-I-N, a beneficial prebiotic. 30 billion organisms in 2 capsules. Each capsule has 15 billion. It contains both probiotics and prebiotics that work together to support digestion and the immune system. Featuring a proprietary blend of 10 different probiotic strains plus inulin, a prebiotic that stimulates the growth of friendly intestinal bacteria to support colon health. As a dietary supplement, we recommend 1 to 2 capsules daily, preferably with a meal. It conforms to all the regulations, USP 2091. You don't need to know any of that for disintegration and maximum bioavailability. It's passed all the tests. No artificial colors, no flavors, no sweeteners, no preservatives, no sugar, no starch, no soy, no wheat, no fish, and it is sodium-free, non-GMO. Most importantly, made in the USA in an FDA-registered facility using good manufacturing practices. Made locally here in the continental United States for us from Foster Regal. In our opinion, the best probiotic in the market today. We strongly recommend it for everybody, from newborns all the way up. Take advantage of that. Give us a call. We'll give you more information. 678-228-8900. 678-228-8900. Let's get Foster Regal's Ultra Probiotic working for you. See you soon.
And again, our probiotic of choice. Now, attached to this article, just so you know, again, there's so much research out there. But medicine overall just seems to turn a deaf ear to this. April 2nd, 2020. Gut communicates with the entire brain through cross-talking neurons. You know what that feeling in your gut? We think of it as an innate intuition that sparks deep in the belly, help guides our actions, if we let it. Story number 2, almost 2,000 unknown bacteria discovered in the human gut. Researchers have used computational methods to identify nearly 2,000 uncultured gut bacterial species. Story number 3, composition of gut bacteria almost recovers after antibiotics. The use of antibiotics has long been linked to deprivation of gut bacteria. Now, a new study shows that the composition and function of gut bacteria can recover if we use probiotics. And lastly, gut microbes may talk to the brain through the secretion of cortisol. Autism, Alzheimer's, Prilosec, Parkinson's, ALS, multiple sclerosis, memory, brain. All linked. You want more information about that? Feel free to give us a call at 678-228-8900. That's 678-228-8900. Great information as always, and we can be glad to help you on whatever those fronts are. 678-228-8900. God bless you. And any issues you have, you're dealing with, now's a great time to call and set up your own personal consultation time. 678-228-8900. 678-228-8900. Our website is thenutritionshop.net. I will see you back here tomorrow. Take care.
Now that you received your daily dose, remember you can go back and listen to this information again at blogtalkradio.com or at our website, thenutritionshop.net.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.